Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all doing really well. Today I'm here to share with you just a little couple of tips that I've picked up along the way after reading somebody who asked me in my Facebook group about how often I change my plates for my little die cut machine, the manual one. And I said, well, actually, I never change the plates. So I thought what I would do is pick up and show you something that I have learned, well, a while ago, and it's come to that time again where I need to do this. So I thought I would video this and share this with you. So I hope this is helpful. Now, if your plates look anything like mine, and please excuse them, they've got bits of paper and all sorts, and look how they look bendy wise. I use mine a lot, as you know, and every now and then you have this very bendy situation, despite how many times I make the top on the bottom on the top, move them up and down all around. Eventually you need to do something about that, and a lot of people would just normally go and buy themselves another set of plates, but there is something that you can try and do, and I do this and it works for me. So I thought I'd share it with you guys today, and hopefully you can do the same with yours. Now my plates are for the A4 Big Shot Plus, but I would imagine that this would work for any of the plates that are this Perspex material. And you can see there are a lot of scratches because I have moved them around. You're meant to keep one for the base and one for the top, but you know, once they start to bend, I move them around quite a lot until I get to the point where I've got to do what I've got to do now. So you can see these are quite bent. The base one isn't as bad as the top one, but yeah, it's got to that point. So the first thing that I would suggest is, well, this is the process I use, is I like to just give these a good clean. I just take, you can take like a little scrubbing brush, or a toothbrush, or an old toothbrush, or whatever kind of a brush that you, or abrasive tool that you have. So brush is the way I go. I just take standard dishwashing liquid, I rub it all over these backwards, forwards, up, you know, both sides, give it a good scrub, get all the little debris out and everything that could possibly be in here, and just give it a good clean. Sometimes I get bits of glue on here, bits of paint on here, all sorts of things. It just depends what I'm working on. So yeah, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go and do that quickly at my basin, and then I will be back with you to share the very next steps. Okay, so I have just given these a good scrub, and as you can see, they are free of all the little bits of paper and bits that get caught on here. And now I'm going to just talk you through the next step, which is really simple. Now what you want to do is you want to get hold of some aluminium foil, or aluminum foil, if you guys call it that. So tin foil. And I'm going to start with the most bent one first. Right, so you want to wrap this up completely, shiny side towards the plate. So I just want to break off a big piece here. Right. You want to do that like that. And I want to just wrap that really well along the sides here. I will have to put another piece on because I've made this slightly shorter. Tiny side in, and wrap this really well like that. Okay, now I do them one at a time. You know, this is not my personal idea, but people do this in many different ways. This is just how I do this. All right, so you've got it all wrapped now really well on all sides, and what you want to get hold of now is a pan, an old pan, to put this on. So I'm just going to use my dishcloth quickly just to stop it sliding around here. And I've got myself a baking sheet, but the baking sheet, because this is an A4, that's too small. So I'm just going to turn it that way around, which is fine. It's just to be able to put this on so that's not going straight onto my actual, what do you call those, racks in the oven. I don't want any indentation, so I'm turning the baking pan upside down like that. The next thing you want to do is get hold of an old roasting pan or something. I'm using this one, which is the one I use for my tea dyeing. So that's going to rest on the top there like that. And then you want to get yourself some water and fill the pan with, well, this is probably halfway you want to do this. This is going to weigh down your sheet. So it's just short of half full there. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to put this into the oven. Now it is preferable to have a bigger size baking tray, but this is all I have, so this is what I use. I then put this into my oven, which is set on 170 to 180 degrees Celsius. I'll have a look what that is in Fahrenheit, and I leave it in there for about 20 minutes. All right, so I will do that, and I will get back to you in a sec. Right, everybody, so I have put both of these into the oven, followed the procedure I showed you. When I took them out, they were really nice and warm still, really hot. So I just put them, waited for them to cool off just a little bit with the water bath on the top. And then when I was able to handle them, I took them upstairs to my Big Shot. I rolled them in on the main plate to the halfway mark. And I just left it there for about 4 hours just to cool down completely. So I haven't looked inside yet. We can now see what we have. So remember how bent those were? This was the worst one, and look at that. That is straight. Right, so that's the one. So I'm going to save the foil. You know, because I like to recycle everything. So we'll just take this off there. Put that aside. And I'll wrap this carefully. And there's the other one. Okay, so if you put those together now, you can see that those are pretty straight. Yeah? A hell of a lot better than they were before. So that's what I suggest you do. If your plates are really curling like mine were and they were really bad, then go and have a go at putting them through like I did. This one here is slightly a bit bent, but once that goes through my Big Shot, I'll just put it down on that side. It's going to be a hell of a lot better than it was before. So go and try this. This will save you buying new plates. I think this is the way to go. This is what I do, and it lasts for quite a long time. And then every couple of months, it just depends how bad it gets, I then run it through again and on the same procedure. All right. So unless you've got broken plates, I don't see there's a reason to really have to replace them just because they're bent. So that'll give you something to think about. All right, everybody. Let me know what you think of the tip. Give it a go. I can only talk for the Big Shot myself. Obviously, I don't have any of the other embossing machines, so I'm not sure if this would work on others, but if the plates are the same sort of Perspex material, I don't see why not. All right, so lovely watching. Lovely to see you. Hope to see you in the next video. Leave your comments down below, and goodbye for now. Thank you. Bye.